welcome to Underkill TV here in Newport, just across the road from the pub where the Sick Livers are doing their annual Christmas bash, joined by Ginge and VJ. How are you doing, guys?
Yeah, good. Much better than last year. I was not very well last year, so I'm better.
How are you doing, VJ?
Yeah, tidy, yeah.
And another gig, another sold out one as well. It must make you feel pretty chuffed with that.
Yeah, even more so because Dubbo are doing a show tonight in Newport, and there's another big band locally, Too Rude. They're doing a gig as well, so I don't know if Newport tonight feels like a little bit like the old days where there's gigs in every single venue, and I don't know, it seems like loads of positivity in Newport, which is good and nice.
To be packed as well.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. It must be really cool that you guys have, like, it's been sold out for months, isn't it, this?
Yeah, it's only 100 capacity, so it's not loads and loads of tickets, but it is great for us. We love it.
I think there's things well. The speed it was done like in a couple of hours as well. So I don't know. After years and years of slogging, I think it made it. So we pat ourselves on the back, and so yeah, the DIY ethic is working somewhat.
Will you be playing some new material tonight to follow on to the last album?
Yeah, I got 5 new tracks tonight, and then as well as 6 or so off Motors, and then there'll be a cover and some other surprises along the way.
Watch your space. And
I don't know what the surprises aren't either, mine, but
normally I haven't worked them out yet, but there will be surprises.
And I was going to ask as well, I was going to mention about the album itself. You haven't actually started writing it yet, have you? Or you've got the songs, it's written, but you haven't recorded it then, is what we're meant to say?
We've had a few family issues and things with, and moving house things, and being ill things, and kid things, and just things that get in the way of the band. But yeah, it's all written. It's just we're going to start recording it now in January and February, so it should be out in about May, I think. Looking at the current time scale on vinyl pressing, it should be about May.
Once One Direction have pressed their vinyl for, because it's popular vinyl now, isn't it? Everyone had record players for Christmas and whatnot, so yeah, so we got to wait now, but we'll wait.
Are you still distributing it through Glunk?
Yeah, Glunk Records going to put it out, I think, and they got a deal as well with Wonder, I think, and we're hoping that somebody from the States, so we can't quite say at the moment, but we're hoping that they'll get on board as well, and so it'll be Europe, the States and the UK covered, only one hit, fingers crossed.
We ship to anywhere. We ship to anywhere in the world. If you want to buy it, you can have it.
Yeah. And
we get money as well if we ship it ourselves. We get money for that, don't we? It's hard.
Ish.
Is it?
Ish.
It's hard splitting those royalty checks of 11p 5 ways, though, isn't it? That's the problem.
It is.
Yeah.
We always give you the penny, though, don't we?
Well, yeah, that's fair enough.
You're the mouthpiece.
No, do the fucking work.
oh, it's all good stuff, that is. And what is the plan for you guys gig-wise in 2015? It's mad I'm saying 2015. What is the plans for you guys in 2015 gig-wise? Have you got anything coming up?
Yeah, well, we had to cancel a tour due to ill health. Well, because we're not called the Sick Livers, fuck all. And yes, we had to cancel that. And 2015, we're off to Dublin for a bit, and yeah, hopefully we'll sort of do those UK dates that we had to cancel in October last year. Go back. There's a London show in the new year. Yeah, so it's early January, but it's basically record the album and tour the shit out of it.
Excellent stuff. And is there any chance of you perhaps getting to Europe, maybe? I mean, we talked about it and all this, and do you reckon that's a possibility in 2015?
It's a strong possibility, yeah. I mean, we've got contacts in Germany, and that's through those nutters that have been Abbotsleary, Tringham at Poop Shoot, and hopefully, yeah, it'd be nice to sort of get over and do a few dates, and it would be like Hamburg especially, and maybe out in Germany, and that'd be pretty awesome, so yeah.
And what's it feel like to have your record being released stateside as well? That must be pretty humbling sort of thing to have vinyl being sold out in America, like.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. But I don't know how many we've sold out there, but I don't care about that. As long as it's available, that's all that matters. It's out there. But we're getting some good feedback on it through like social media and emails, and people coming to gigs and all that and saying, yeah, I bought the record and all that. And it's fantastic.
I think there's something humbling about. We record our record with the DIY ethic, and there's something quite humbling about when Dave does the merch on the base, when he sort of puts an envelope and it goes to Norway or like Japan or Australia. There's something quite that come from, you know, a back shed in Wales somewhere. So it's quite, you know, we do all the t-shirts ourselves, all the badges ourselves, and obviously with a little bit of distribution through Glunk, but apart from that, we are self-sufficient, so that makes it all more worthwhile, I guess.
And like we said about the way the sort of music industry is at the minute, it's, as you say, it's sort of everybody's sort of sticking it to the big corporate record labels, and they're doing it themselves, and sort of hopefully putting a little bit in and getting a bit out. Would you agree?
I think so, yeah. I think Ginger Wild that with his pledge campaigns and that. Not that I'm a big fan of like pledge music. I'd rather sort of, you know, maybe build it off your own back. But somebody of his standard, or his you know, and he can do it, and he's got no ties to record companies or anything like that. I mean, that's fucking great, isn't it? And he's doing it like in just seconds, like, and he's got no compromise. So there's a lot to be said for that.
The thing with underground bands is a lot of them who've signed to major labels have been ruined by it anyway, by having the big advances, not being able to sell the records to pay them back, then being dropped, and then not knowing where to go from there. So it's a bit of a catch-22 really. If someone's going to offer you a lot of money, you're unlikely to turn it down. But there are consequences if it all goes tit shape.
And the other thing I was going to ask before we shoot, what's the plans? I know hopefully you're trying to get on sort of Camden Rocks again this year.
Yeah, that'd be alright if we could. Yeah, we were there 2 years ago and we had a blast in the Good Mixer, and so we're playing with the Dictators the night before in Bristol. So if we could get, you know, the Camden Rocks afterwards, that'd be great, I think. Yeah, and yeah, we've got like a little small following in London now, which is quite nice. So
that was a great day out, that was. We got up there early and we made the most of that day. We were there for hours and hours and hours.
It was quite a humbling thing to see Danny McCormack, who was a fan of the band, obviously coming in, you know, typical Danny style, Romney, Roxy.
Yeah, the thing is as well, I don't know, it seems weird because they're all people we looked up to, I guess, and we've been doing this a long time as well, and now they're almost like peers, and that seems a little bit strange and, again, humbling. So.
Yeah, I'm still shocked by it now. Yeah, fucking great.
No, you stood in Newport Travelodge now. Look,
thinking about it.
Thinking about it. You stood in Newport Travelodge in the foyer.
Sometimes it's nice to reminisce, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, it wasn't really the good old days.
It's like a lifetime.
Excellent stuff. Well, guys,
There's a little dog as well in the Good Mixer. There's a little dog, and he was all right when we were playing guitar, but when he was singing, he didn't like it. He didn't like it. No.
But I can't sing, see, that's.
If he had sung properly, I think the dog may have appreciated it, but he liked the guitars.
Danny liked you, but the dog didn't.
Yeah. In a nutshell, yeah.
Oh, and the guy from Ten Benson, he was impressed with my guitar playing that night as well.
Which one was that? Which, remember?
Paul.
Oh, Paul, Tidy Paul, yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, great on the guitar, or tidy on a guitar anyway.
Yeah, he was fucking steaming in all fairness. No, he was.
Don't take the shine off him.
Yeah, and we played at midday as well, so.
The legend.
That's my time where my performance is at its peak is midday. Midnight, I'm fucked.
As the footage of tonight will probably show.
We're looking forward to it. Well, guys, thanks a lot for the time. Wish you all a really good 2015.
Documentary.
Oh, right.
And it's just going to be a warts and all. I can't really yet describe what it's going to be like, but it's going to be interviews with the band, some live footage of tonight, and basically our backstory of how we're old as fuck and still here doing it.
Where others have fallen by the wayside, you know.
Whereas we really should have fucking quit years ago.
Yeah,
we've got jobs and careers.
Yeah, she's got proper jobs, and we got no fucking sense.
We had like jeeps and maybe a husky or two, stuff like that. Like maybe we could have, like, I don't know, coached young kids at football or something, or become scout leaders. We could have had those big fucking tellies that you can only afford when you're like, I don't know, a director or something. But we haven't.
And you're still selling out places.
Yeah, so on Black Friday we had to go get our tellies then, because that's how much money the Dole will give us, and how much money we make at the band. So yeah, thank fuck we're not scout leaders. That's all I gotta say.
Well, guys, thanks a lot for your time, and as I say, we wish you a brilliant 2015. This is Alistair from Underkill TV, signing out with the one and only Sick Livers. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Nice one.